This is Jim Mulholland with Cyprus Real Estate. Yesterday we spoke about the benefits of using a realtor when purchasing a new home, and there's one little piece I might have misspoke or jumped ahead of myself a little bit. During that video I mentioned that those new home sales with a realtor on average or on the median actually were less or a bigger difference from list price than those sales without a realtor. I based that off some analytics I did on home sales in Bridgeland over the past year. Today I decided to go double check my work, and I did some more analytics with home sales just in Cyprus over the past 6 months, and then home sales over the entire Houston metro area, actually in the entire Houston MLS, which is almost nationwide, but the entire Houston MLS over the past 90 days, and the data is a little bit different, so I'm going to go through that here real quick. Here's a spreadsheet of the data that I pulled. So here is the data I was looking at yesterday for Bridgeland. So what this is saying is that home sales with a realtor, and I'm basing this off of sales price to list price ratio. So those new home sales, this is just new homes, those that were done without a realtor, there was 31 of those in Bridgeland over the past year in Cyprus. Those without a realtor, the buyer ended up paying about 98.2% of the list price, meaning they were getting about 1.8% discounts, versus those with a realtor was paying about 96.5% of the list price, meaning they're getting about 3.5% discount. So that was my original understanding when I looked at this data. I did that video yesterday, was all right, well, with a realtor you're getting 3.5% discount, without you're getting about less than 2%. So it turned out to be a 1.7% difference. So the median price of those home sales is about $369,000, about $370,000, which means that people using a realtor in Bridgeland were saving about $6,300 per transaction for a new home based on the median. So a couple other points to mention here is that about 85% of those transactions for new homes were with a realtor, which is pretty high. So anyway, so then I went, all right, let's look at Cyprus in general over the past 6 months. So a little bit different. Without a realtor, 96.43%. With a realtor, 96.61%. So it turns out that for Cyprus overall, all neighborhoods in Cyprus, new home sales over the past 6 months, those people that were using a realtor based on the medians were actually paying 0.18% more with a realtor than without. So essentially, statistically, pretty much they're paying exactly the same. But if you base it on the median home sale, which for Cyprus in general is $322,000, basically a buyer who used a realtor is paying about $580 more to use a realtor. So again, a little different than what I was talking about yesterday in my video. And the realtor usage was a little bit less. About 80% of the realtors in Cyprus, of the buyers in Cyprus, use a realtor. If I go to Houston overall, for the past 90 days of Houston overall, we're talking about 3,000 transactions. Without a realtor, percent of list price is about 97.91%. With a realtor, about 98%, 98.07%. So again, a realtor, those with a realtor actually are paying a little bit more than those people without a realtor for these new home sales, about 0.16. Median price for the Houston area in general, the Houston MLS in general, is $313,000 for these new homes. Again, a difference about just under $500, $496. Overall, about 23% had no realtor, 77% used a realtor. So anyway, so yeah, that's kind of wanted to come through. So it looks like for whatever reason, Bridgeland, people with realtors are getting a much better deal than basically the Cyprus market and Houston market overall. But even that, Cyprus and Houston market, they're about the same. The price is about the same. So again, as a buyer, you're not really, you're not paying for your real estate fees. So pretty much everything else I said during the last video, which I'll link to, still pertains. It's just the amount of savings with a realtor isn't quite as drastic based on these numbers that I thought it would be. So my name again is Jim Mulholland. My company is Cyprus Real Estate. Please feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email if you have any questions. Thanks.